Alright, everybody, that wraps up qualifying here tonight at race number 2 at Daytona. We got the Freedom Racing Series. It's their Friday Night Thunder. They're going to switch up different vehicles every Friday night, and we've got the Xfinity car here tonight for you. So, buckle up. We got 60 laps tonight, and the grid is set, so we're going to get ready to go racing here momentarily as we walk through the grid. On pole, we got Jordan Traz. Starting outside of him, Larry McDonald. In row 2, we got Jeff Wright and Bryce Shoemaker. Row 3, Jeremy McKinnon and Chad Klinger. Row 4, we got Nick Wood and Robert Denton. In row 5, Kyle Peacock and Keith Shoemaker. In row 6, Scott Hogland and Logan Treckwood. In row 7, Kevin Campbell and Joshua Suxey. In row 8, we got Max Costin, Noah Michalski. In row 9, Michael Jones and Steven Savini. In row 10, Jim Foskett with John Ebersol on his outside. In row 11, we got Dalton Hall with Chase Greer. In row 12, Tyler Lehman and Jed Cotterman. Alright, looks like cars are getting set on the grid. Ready to take it for 60 laps here at Daytona. Alright, a few notes here. Got 2 sets of tires over the wall. Stage completions are going to be lap 15, 30, and 45. There will be no yellows, I believe, for those stages. Gonna be a great one as the drivers are heading onto the track. Gonna do one full rotation out of pit road to come into turn number 1. It looks like numbers are messed up again. Let me just refresh trading paints one more time here before we go green. I already did it during qualifying, but looks like we still got some sim stamp numbers. The 24 is supposed to be the 9, or other way around. Yep. Didn't update, but it updated, but it didn't update. It updated, but it didn't. Jed Cotterman, the only one not out there. He's still sitting on pit road, missed the grid, so gonna have to pull out behind these guys, and it looks like he's towards the back of pit road. Gonna be a fun time driving down as we get set to go green, coming in and out of turn number 3. We are ready to go racing, everybody. 60 laps. Going to be a fun race. It always is here at Daytona. Just a reminder, we're not going to see these cars really lock up their bumpers due to the update engine that causes it to blow rather easily if they lock bumpers.
Green.
And green flag is out. The 9 of Jordan Traz is going to lead them to the green flag. Here we go. Going to do one full lap here without anything blocking your way. Two by two, about 11 rows deep. The outside line struggling to find any sort of momentum as they kind of go 3 wide, about 7 rows back there. Oh, it turned into the wall. The 69 heads straight into the wall. Caution is going to come out as a bunch in the back just get torn up in that wreck. Oh boy. go back and see how this unfolded. We saw it unfold, so no question on how it unfolded, but I just love replays. Alright, so it's Keith Shoemaker here. Go to our wonderful favorite cam, which is up in the sky. 69, just going to get up a little bit, or contacts made. Taking a right hook into that wall, and then it kind of just keeps on going. Oh wow, the 27? 27 kind of lucky here back, and right on board. Seas just part. Oh, not the 27, I guess. Oh, it's going back to Keith. I gotta change the camera. There we go. Now we're on board the 27. Woo! He's parted. Well, Joe Spinelli says, damn, I missed the start. Yes, Ivan, we just went live here for race number 2 of the Friday Night Thunder. It's a midnight series, Friday nights. I guess it depends on what time zone you're in. If you're central, it's 11. GMT, it's 9. Never could understand, like, I paid for this camera pack. Daytona NASCAR camera. Turn 1 is always underneath the track. Fix it and send me a new update. These guys, they switch around to different vehicles. I believe it's Xfinity trucks. I want to say MX-5. I don't quite remember. Yeah, so we got next gen, we got Gen 4, we got next gen, got Xfinity, got the GR86, the MX-5, and then they even have the race at Atlanta that's going to combine the trucks, Xfinity, and next gen, which will be 3 different races in one, 3 different winners. That one's going to be pretty cool. That's coming up in November on the 22nd. We also have another one at Daytona on the 4th October. Trucks, Xfinity, and next gen. Next week we go to Indy Oval with the Toyota GR86. That'll be another fun one. Yeah, pretty cool. But caution is out here on lap number 1. It came around to take lap number 2 as the yellow flew. Big wreck towards the back of the field. A lot of cars torn up. Being able to use that fast repair. I believe they only have 1 fast repair. Here we go. Onto the backstretch. Pace car is going to leave the track here as we hit turns 3 and 4. We're going to see them drive off, and we're going to take the green flag here. Yeah, once that 3 wide formed on the backstretch going into 3, kind of knew that something bad was going to happen. Single 3 wide is not the greatest things happen.
green.
Alright, green flag is out. Jordan tries and Jeff Wright going to lead him to the restart. Jordan getting a nice little jump up front. There we go again. Start switching that camera. 2x2, no 3 wides yet. The outside line just exploded there. Coming out of turn 2. They kind of broke away from the pack. Pack's gonna catch up. Oh, a little bit of wiggle there, third row on the outside. That's the 80 or the 09 Chad Klinger. So far, so good. They come out of turn number 4. Back to the tri-oval to complete a second lap of green flag racing. Now we're going to start counting them down as the 48 gets a little low there. It sounded like we had some wall contact towards the back of the... Not sure where that came from. I know what I'll do. Turn over one's camera. One just hanging out in a line. With a little bit of a wiggle, and there we go! Hardens at the outside wall. Caution does not come out yet. Everyone's still going. There will be no caution for that. Logan Threckel to hard impact. Jeremy McKinnon also. But I think Steven Savini really bad damage there. '69 taking a tow, Steven towing it back to pit road. Go inside the car. 43. Yeah, let's 43. Oh, Bryce. Not much to see up here. messing around. Camera angle. The coolest one. Let's F. There we go. Ooh, we got a car on the outside back there. Man, into the wall.
Caution, yellow flag.
And both taking a tow. Must have been pretty bad damage there. Here's the pace truck on the back stretch. Alright, I had to get myself a drink, but yeah. In-car ride of the three? Definitely. Any specific shots that you guys want anytime? Shout it out. If it's like an in-car or whatever, I'm not going to go in it for like a full, lap or two. Just in case there's any action that we miss. But I will... that view for it. But we've got 14 laps down this time as they go across the restart zone. Across that line, it's going to be lights off, and they're going to line up double file. Okay. I have a question since the 24 says he's the 9 on the server. Car shows a 20. He's supposed to be the 9 or the 20. Which should I say? Alright, the 09 of Chad Klinger and Nick Wood in the 02. Gonna lead them to the restart zone as we take lap number 16 of 60. Here we go. It's truck off the truck going down pit road.
Green, green, green.
Heard it, green, green, green. Look at that, Nick Wood gonna jump down before the stripe, gonna fall in line on that bottom side. So I heard through the grapevine that, 2025 is supposed to have the ability to choose code, choose rule. Call it. We're gonna have the ability to choose. Do we want inside or outside? It's gonna be interesting. The colors of Jimmy Foskett there in the 47. Love that hot pink. Ooh, the 95 way up against the wall. That's John Ebersol. Jeez. I love those stationary cams where you watch the on pass. It kind of shows you that speed into a different perspective. Go ahead and let's see what these guys are hitting speed wise. 189 going down the backstretch. Are a little bit shaky there going out of turn back. everybody staying in their position. Nowhere to really go right now as we're lap 20 of 60, almost halfway through it. Still like nowhere to really go. It's just follow the leader at this point. Where is your preferred spot when you're at a plate race like Daytona? Talladega, let me know down in the comments. Where do you want to be leading up? I don't want to know, we all know where we want to be on the last lap. Where do you want to be riding the whole race? Everyone's a little bit different. You don't want to be in the last lap. You don't want to be in first place. Going into turn number 1, take the white flag. Always a sitting duck. Just a reminder, bonus point wise, there will be bonus points given out, I believe, to everybody, or no, I think it's the top. Ooh, 3 wide, going up the middle to 31, traveling. He's wanting some sort of position here. And he's just gonna go up to the top side, I think. The car 2 rows deep on the outside line, a little bit blinking issue. I believe that's the 80, 48. So, gone and going, back and going. $27. Kind of hitting the apron a little bit there. Forward. Yeah, it looks like that's the 80, I think, up there. Flashing in and out. We'll take a few minutes. Let's crank it up here. Go to random drivers. We'll just crank it up. Alright, hopefully everyone enjoyed that little segment. Let's crank it up. Oh, a little bit of action going on. But, yeah, my night's going pretty well. Love me super speedways. That's when I saw this, I was like, dude, gotta jump on this, you know. Gotta take it. I love me some super speedway action, and we're gonna get a whole season of that on Friday nights here. The pack kind of broke up a little bit. Few stragglers, starting with the M&M's car. 28 of Scott Hogwin. Or 27, I mean, jeez. Gosh, that sucks too. And looks like we got some pitters. Nick Wood, Chad Klinger coming off the track to pit here. Ooh. Strategy's coming out. Once again, we're back to what I had mentioned earlier about stages. We got at lap 15, 30, and 5. So coming up here this next time by at the end of lap 30, we're going to take lap 30 this time by, and then next time would be the end of lap 30, which would be the stage 2. Again, no yellows though, and then next will be lap 45. And it looks like we got one pitting all by themselves. No, we got someone coming in behind. That's going to be Max Koss coming in behind in the 63. Joshua, the 27, coming down the road right now. As far as Nick Wood, Chad Klinger, they are a straightaway in front of our leaders on the lead lap still. Our leaders coming around to take the next stage. The completion of this lap, they're going to hit turn 4's exit. I don't think any of them are going to hit pit road. They want those stage points. And there we go, stage 2 complete. And a turn, the 48 gets turned going down the front stretch. Oh,
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, back up onto the track, and they're gonna narrowly avoid him. Oh, who was that? I think it was the dude that avoided him there. Him, or no, it was the 95. How you doing tonight, Jay? Right, so just hitting halfway here. Caution comes out, the 48 goes spinning onto the front stretch. Luckily not through the grass, so no possible bumps being hit there and tearing up the body of that car. Wheels definitely are cooking. Might have to come in here and get some fresh new Goodyears. Not a sponsor. So, who's gonna pit? Nick Wood. Nick Wood is stuck a lap down. Don't know why. He was with But while we're pacing here, let's go ahead and see what happened to Jeff right here. Pay attention. He's a 48 inside of row number 2. One gets a good run. It's going to kind of sandwich him. Can't push the pusher. Row 3 always pushing is going to lead to something like this happening. Just heard it, or you did heard it? But the 27 of Joshua gonna be the leader when we come to green, unless he dunks down on pit road here. Not sure what his strategy's looking like. 95, John Ebersol gonna get the wave around. Ouch. Gonna jump down pit road. Chad Klinger, one of them. Kevin Campbell, Chase Greer, Ben Foskett, Max Koss, Jeff Wright, and Nick Wood all coming down pit road one more time before we go green. Top off that fuel. Try to fit as much as they can into that car. They can run a longer stint here. One of the dangers I think about pitting under green here at any road or any super speedway. Matter of fact, the dangers of pitting under green is you never know when that caution is going to come out. Is it going to come out on entrance to pit road? Come out while you're sitting on pit road? Two places you don't want it to come. Line it back up by 2. It'd be about 2. Like it. Maybe 5 rows of 2x2, and the rest are going to be single file on the inside line on the 1 lap to go here. I could only get 3 rows of 2x2. Everyone else single file. Base truck is off the track. Green flag is out. Joshua and Bryce on the front row. Bryce only with 2 cars behind him, but now we're just gonna jump down to the single file lines. The 42 kind of stuck. Gonna have to side draft off of these guys to try to stay up there, but it's probably not gonna work unless somebody jumps out in front of him. And the 2 does jump out in front of him. That's gonna give him a nice little run up to his bumper, and they're gonna kind of stay side by side with the front 2 rows. Those side of 2 might even be able to pull past 27 here. We got some other cars joining the party up here on row 2. Ten laps until the final stage. Was touching doors there. The 27 and 42 were a little racy. Turn that bottom bar off as this thing is going to cycle through a bunch of people here. Everything that gets exciting. 27's got some rear left damage on that car. Let's jump on board. 43. Kind of survey that damage. A little bit of a wrinkle in there. Off track, he's gonna come back up. A bad place to leave the track at full speed. The 42 gonna kind of lose the draft here. Going off track, I'm not sure what happened. Oh, 3 wide, wrecking in the front. Oh, I'm gonna come down across, off the track. We're gonna stay green.
Caution, yellow flag.
Got a car still up in the wall. So yellow is gonna come out. Right there. 31. Kevin Campbell up against the wall. Alright, as these guys get ready to go back green, we're gonna jump away here, take a short pause. Right back to finish this thing as we got 21 laps to go right now. 20 this time by. Alright, we're back. All the cars lined up. We got 18 laps to go this time by. Everyone pretty decently set on fuel. Out of turn number 4, pace car is going to make that left-hand turn down pit road, and we're going to take the green flag. Chase Greer and Robert Denton on the front row.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go, green flag is out. Chase going to get a nice push from Bryce there. Here we go, the 93, Robert Denton going to jump down low. That's going to leave the 9 of Jordan Trent all by himself on the outside. And he's going to try to go down low. And he finally has a... Nope, he's going to stay up high. The 48's going to jump in behind him. Oh, so we're going to chase each other down below the yellow line. Ooh, a little bit of a stack up there, the 27-2. Questions for our audience as we get down to the nitty-gritty. How many green-white checkers are we going to use here tonight? When does the big one happen? How many cars get caught in it? And who's going to win the race? Is it going to be Chase Greer on the front right now? Is it going to be the 48 of Jeff Wright? Maybe Nick Wood back there in the 02. Bryce Shoemaker. Ooh, kind of 3 wide. We are 3 wide. Second row, third row, fourth row. It's time, baby. It's time to push it. Coming to 15 to go. Do we make it to the 15 to go? Oh, goodness. They're wrecking down into the grass. Back onto the track safely. Bryce getting a little sideways off of the exit of 2 there. Ooh, the 24 getting a little sideways. They're going to jump down and make it 2 lines. The 80 kind of stuck in a bad position. They're going to make it 2 wide. Okay. 3 wide is gone for now. Back to 3 wide, rows 2 and 3. Oh, the 24 is gonna go spinning.
Yellow flag.
Oh, big hit from the, oh, the 80 gets a big hit into the 24 and then takes a big hit in the butt. back here and see this. Ooh, what happened? Got loose. Oh, I wonder if netcode kind of caught them there. Sideways or... Oh, and we have more contact. 24 contact. 3 different cars. Get close. Almost like he had a little bit of a connection issue, like the way the rear end kind of flew up like that, and then how it jerked. Alright, so we're getting ready to go. 10 laps to go, I'm pretty sure. We can take the green flag here. Case truck lights should go out as they pass the start finish time. Case truck lights should go out. We get ready to go back racing here. Should line it up 2 by 2. Ooh. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? We're gonna stay green till the... Are we gonna have a big one? Already had a couple of big ones. Are we gonna have an even bigger one? Gonna start in the front. Gonna start in the back. Is it gonna be a single car spin? Is it gonna be a rollover? Interesting questions as we are in turn number 2, exiting onto the backstretch. Everybody stacked up 2 by 2, about 5 rows deep. This car is still coming to get in line, 6 rows deep now. Got an outside line contention here. How quickly are we going to see a 3 wide though? How quick? Alrighty. Here we go. Turn 4 exit. Pace truck gonna come down onto pit road. Got a straggler coming up the rear. Here we go. Bryce Shoemaker, Jeff Wright on the front road. Green flag is out. 10 laps to go. Who's gonna win this race tonight? Have we seen the last of the cautions? Have we seen the last of the 3 wides? Are we gonna see 4 wide? They're switching positions. Everyone's trying to get to the spot that they want to be in. This is the time. This is when I start making my moves if I'm in the back. I find the line that gets me the biggest run. And that's the thing with this car, is that you can no longer lock that bumper, but the draft is very heavy. When a car leaves a gap in between you and another by jumping lanes, you get one heck of a run to the car that was in front of them originally. Here we go, 3 wide, a little bit further back as we kind of figure out where we're going to go. Who's going to make a hole where it's not supposed to be at as we come down to 9 laps to go. Into turn 1 and 2. Still side by side, 2 wide all the way through the field. I believe we have 18 cars on the track right now. 16 on the lead lap. That outside line muscling its way. They're ahead 2 cars deep. Oh, the 43 kind of comes up and gets a little bump. Gets a little loose going up out of turn 4. This is getting great. Here we go, 8 laps to go. Oh, the 43 sideways down. Oh, he comes back up. That's going to be a pile up. We are Oh, the 40 was almost out of it, but the 80 comes up and destroys the 40. Oh boy, the big one has happened. The whole field caught up in this one almost. Oh my goodness, we got 7 laps to go, and the big one reigns supreme here. There's a lot to unpack on this replay. Let's go back and the 40 Chase Greer getting just completely demolished here. Oh, it wasn't the 80. Oh, okay. So yeah. 43 got a little bit too high. Made contact with the 09, went down, came back up. Oh, and then the 40 just gets completely destroyed. Oh, and even kind of goes up into the air a little bit. All right. Well, we're gonna stack them back up. This time by too wide. Pace truck lights should go out. I've lost even more cars here. And a lot of them get off a pit road and stay on the lead lap as the pace car comes by. And it's going to be a yes for some, the 63-31. And I believe the 27? No? Who is them? I don't know. I don't know who it is next to the 31. Driving down the back stretch on the top right of your screen. I don't know. Alright, the question still remains. Will we have another big one? And who will win? Will it be Jeff Wright, Chad Klinger, Jordan Troz, Michael Jones, Kyle Peacock, Tyler Ledman, Bryce Shoemaker, Nick Wood, Robert Denton, Jim Foskett, or Joshua Suxy? I don't know which it is. I hate it. I hate when I can't pronounce a name, and I hate it for the person when I don't pronounce it the correct way. So I think we need to make a little chat for the broadcaster, I think, Discord, and let's just put pronunciations in there. All right, here we go. Jeff Wright, Chad Klinger leading the top, or leading the field to the start-finish line. Here we go. We got about 5 rows of cars that are unscathed, besides maybe a few bumps and bruises. Everyone behind them's got a little bit of damage. There we go again. To go as we come out of turn number 2. Everyone on your screen right now, already on the backstretch, is possibly win the things, but don't count anyone else out behind them, though. Because if anything happens to these guys up here, especially on the final lap, guys back there might have a chance. Coming around to take 3 to go. 3 to go. A wreck here will put us in a green-white checkered situation. For those out there that don't know what that means that if we have a wreck right now, we're within a certain distance to the checkered flag of laps remaining, that there'll be a green flag, 1 lap around, white flag, and then checkered flag. So essentially 2 full rotations to end the race, as we got some door-to-door contact going on. And it's a horrible time to go in-car camera here. Door banging indeed there. 48, one of those cars. And we're coming around 2 laps to go as they hit turn number 1 and 2. Will we see the white flag? Will we see the yellow flag first? White flag comes out, the next one will end it. Technically, if a white flag comes out, the checkered flag will end it. A yellow won't even come out. Here they come, out of turn number 4. Down through to the tri-oval. White flag is out. Here we go, final lap. This is it, boys. Will somebody get bonus points here for leading the white flag lap with no wreck? Who's gonna get the win? Tyler Lehman up in front, Kyle Peacock up in front. We got a car down the apron getting shoved out. Everyone stays clean. Here we go, 3 wide trying to form. It's now or never, baby. Guys, 3 rows deep looking for holes. Where are they gonna find it? Oh, we got cars in the wall, flipping almost up in the air. He is flipping. Who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Kyle Peacock. Kyle Peacock with the dub here. Jeff Wright gonna bring it home in second with Tyler Lehman in third. But it's all about that man right there. Kyle Peacock taking the win. The 48, Jeff Wright gonna come up and give him some bumps here. The 09 gonna give him some bumps. Congratulations, I hope. 27 still wrecked on the field. Ooh. The 83 Kyle Peacock gonna burn it down. Haha. 27 getting pushed across the start finish line to finish the race. His engine is blown. He was waiting for a push. The way he was able to finish the race. What in here tonight? Whew. What a race. Love me some super speedway action. Definitely one of the best types of races in my opinion. I love racing them. Love watching them. Love broadcasting them. They always never fail to bring some action. Michael Jones, I just flipped 20 times. Pretty insane there. Back and white flag. Gonna watch the 2 car here. Gonna go for a wild ride. Oh, I didn't even notice that part. Haha, let's go jump on board. Watch it from that crazy perspective. Expression is advised if you puke. Sorry. All right, but let's we got some interviews. We got Tyler Lehman, Kyle Peacock, and Jeff Wright ready to take on the race. Go here on here. All right, Tyler Lehman bringing it home in third place. Welcome to the booth.
Glad to be here.
Congratulations! What a night we had here. Got some pretty big wrecks, but that's Daytona for you, especially in this Xfinity car, and you were able to escape without any damage on that number 42.
Yeah, that last caution, I definitely thought that I had a little bit of damage. Otherwise, I would have started out in third, and it really worked to my benefit, though. I mean, just making sure that I had no damage, got back out quickly, got up to first. I was surprised about that. But I just hold my lane there at the end, and got pushed coming out of four. Got a little loose, lost some momentum.
Yeah, it was definitely definitely a fun race to watch here. I was saying earlier, Super Speedway is definitely my favorite type of track to race in. Um, favorite track to actually watch too, and they get so interesting once you get down to the final few laps. Um, as far as going to the checkered flag, was there anything that you wish you would have done differently, or was it pretty much all you had? And
I mean, my game plan's always usually stay clear of the wrecks. So I tend to either if I'm up front early on, I'll stay up front. I always try to hold my line, not do anything too crazy, just be there at the end. It's always what I try to do. And I did a pretty good job of that. I feel like that last wreck, I thought for sure I was going to be a part of it because I was kind of right there in the middle. I just barely squeezed by. Um, but no, that was pretty much my game plan. I know I wasn't up front too much. I don't think I really got any stage points, but you know, I care more about being there at the end.
right, and that's kind of where everyone has their own separate strategy. When it comes to these plate tracks of hang out in the back the whole race because it only matters where you're at on that final lap when that white flag waves.
Yep.
But looking forward to next week, we got Indianapolis and the MX5s, I believe,
I think it's the GR.
or the GR86.
Yeah, I've never driven them there. I've driven the MX5s there. They run awesome. But Bryce has put together a heck of a series. Yeah, I was actually against it at first. I was like, nobody's gonna want to run in these, and it's like, no, people love running in these. I was like, okay, go ahead, go for it then. And he's a great admin to have. But the GR86 would be pretty fun. Looking forward to it.
I can tell you, I think my favorite to watch is going to be on October 4th when we take the Xfinity truck and next gen to Daytona here. It's going to be pretty awesome watching the trucks in the middle of a draft with the next gen and Xfinity car.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that one plays out. I've never tried to race super speedway with those three car combinations, so that should be interesting.
I'm not sure if the Xfinity and truck's going to be able to hold up with the next gen, but I know the trucks will hold up with the Xfinity. Now has that new engine sluggish update.
Yeah, and from my understanding, he's gonna do like class points to kind of level out the playing field there. So no, it'll be interesting for sure. I'm gonna I'm not I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make all of them, but I'm gonna try to make what I can for sure. This is a pretty fun series.
It's definitely fun to watch it from out here. So gotta be fun to be driving it. But I'm gonna leave the floor to you before we end this. And any sponsors, anyone on the car, just anybody for a shout out or a thank you.
Well, I mean, I'll shout out my Carl Edwards paint scheme. I made it myself, but I used to be a Carl Edwards fan. But other than that, just shout out to all the drivers. This this series I started it 3 years ago, and Bryce has been a heck of a admin. Definitely helped expand it. Been awesome. And so have all of the drivers that have come in. It's really turned into a great series, I feel like. But I started it 3 years ago, just wanting to run a league, running a league, and I feel like we've come a long way. And it's thanks to all the drivers that want to show up and come out and have fun. So that's really all I got to say.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting the third place finish here in race number 2 of this season. I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you in the booth a lot more.
All right, hopefully I can get a win this season. But thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great night, and see you next week.
You too, man. See you next week.
All right, that was Tyler Lehman, owner here of Freedom Racing Series, coming home in the third place position. Now, Jeff Wright, who finished in second place. You know what? I should have said earlier. All right, Jeff, it's Chris in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, man. Congratulations, bringing it home in second place. You were at the right place at the right time on the lap when it matters the most. Although we did see you wreck going down the front stretch, man. Good thing to it's good to see you bounce back from that. Kind of, I guess, just walk us through. I mean, how was your race tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty eventful. You mentioned the spin early there, coming to the finish of one of the stages, and just guys getting pretty aggressive there towards the end. Everybody wanting to get stage points, and I was pushing the leader pretty hard, and the car in the third row, he got into my back bumper a little bit, which on plate tracks like this, especially with the new update, you really can't push the pusher. It's usually not going to end well. Thankfully, even though we did spin, we didn't hit anything, so didn't have to use a fast repair there, and was able to get right back in the race. So all in all, a lot of ups and downs, but come home P2 here. We'll take it, and super stoked for Kyle in the 83 to get the win tonight. So he's really, really good plate racer, and I knew it was only a matter of time for he was going to get one. So we were pushing as hard as we could there, coming through those closing laps, and couldn't be happier for Kyle.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun race to watch, and like you said, very eventful. A lot of big ones, and still, I mean, good thing is, even though we had all those big wrecks, we still had a big finish of drivers here.
Yeah, we're getting pretty good participation in this league, and so that's a big props to Bryce for putting this all together, and getting good turnout here for these Friday night races. So it's been a blast. Obviously, being super Speedway focused series, that makes it even more exciting, just because we get to do this all over again next week. Just going to different tracks and different car combos and everything. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and so far starting the season off pretty good here with the first last week and getting runner up this week. We can't be too disappointed with that.
Right, and so looking forward to next week, Indy Oval, GR86. How gonna be a different style car?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever driven that before, so that's going to be really interesting. But Indy's pretty iconic racetrack, a lot of room there. So I'm sure once we get to have a little bit of practice with it, and try to figure out the track, I think we'll be just fine. But definitely going to be pretty much a challenge for just about everybody, I would assume.
All right, man. Well, before we let you go for the night, any sponsors, any shout outs or thank you want to give out?
Yeah, just want to give you a big shout out. Awesome broadcast. Appreciate your work. Bryce Shoemaker for putting on the league and hosting these events for us. And then also a huge shout out to Kyle Peacock getting the race win tonight. So super happy for him. And I told him before the race, I said, we're going to get you one. I said, you're too good of a plate racer to not get one of these. And so when I saw the opportunity in front of me that Kyle was in front of me, I was going to push as hard as I could. And we also had a lot of help from the 09 Chad Klinger too. He was doing a really good job pushing me keeping our top lane rolling there, and I think that's really what allowed us to get the victory tonight, or allow our team here to have I believe a 1-2. I think Chad got fourth, so yeah, 1-2-4 finish. So yeah, all in all, can't be too disappointed, and yeah, just looking forward to next week.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting the second place finish here tonight, and looks like we'll be seeing you in the booth a lot more this season.
All right, sounds good. We'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good night and see you next week.
Thanks. You too.
All right, that was our second place finisher. Now for our winner, Kyle Peacock. Hey, Kyle, it's Chris in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Chris, I'm so happy to hear your voice, man.
Yes, definitely, and good to be the last one to be in the booth. That means that you are the winner of the race here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Just spoke to Jeff, and Jeff is saying that told you before this race that you're gonna get a plate race. You're too good, and here it is.
Hey, man. Yeah, this is actually my first league race win anyway. But honestly, I just gotta say, shout out to my teammates. I mean, you guys know how this kind of racing is. It's really just teamwork, and I knew as soon as I could get in front of the 48 and the 09 of Chad Klinger, I knew we were gonna. Pretty much knew it was wraps. I mean, it's just how it goes. But yeah, as always, shout out to my teammates. Awesome.
Yeah, you mentioned these kinds of races, and as a driver, the first I guess you can say 59 laps are just kind of nail biting, like you're sitting there, talking to yourself, and I don't want to be caught in one. I don't want to be caught. Hopefully this can stay clean. Hopefully I can stay clean. And for us out here, it's just like action, and it's a pretty fun one to watch. I have to say, I love super speedways. I love plate tracks in general. Driving them is a different perspective. You can enjoy them, you can have fun, or you can also hate them.
Oh,
But,
I mean, honestly, my take on these tracks, I mean, some people like to sit around and kind of avoid the wrecks, but I have fun pushing and getting up front. I like clean air a lot, so that's where we try to get.
right, and especially on this Xfinity car, air is what you need. But yeah, we head to Indy Oval next week in the GR86, so kind of a switch from the NASCAR style. Have you ever drove that car?
Honestly, I have no idea what to expect, but it should be fun.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of first timers in that car. Actually, I never drove it either. Should be a great one. Indy Oval, very, very iconic. Like Jeff was saying, and just a wonderful track. It's an awesome track. It's hard to tame, but I believe we're going to have a great race there next week. Yeah, before I let you go for the night and possibly talk to you next weekend, you got any sponsors to shout out or any thank yous to give out?
No sponsors, but thank you. Big thank you to the 48 and the 09, Jeff and Chad. Literally couldn't have done it without them. You know how these tracks are. So appreciate all the guys that ever been to the front motorsports.
All right, man. Well, congratulations getting the win here in race number 2. It's going to be great points night for you as you chase this championship here. Got many more to come. So congratulations and look forward to seeing you again.
Sir, thank you, buddy.
Have a great night.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ivan in the comments says, do they have a Discord address? Yes, they do. I will send it to you. Let me make sure that Price is still letting people in. I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah, what a great race here tonight, guys. At Daytona, and like we've said for the last 3 interviews, we are at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard, the great, iconic Indianapolis racetrack. It's a motorsports icon track. It's everything that every racetrack in America, in the world, wants to be. We're going to be right there next Friday night at 11 p.m. Central 12 a.m. Eastern, and I think 9 p.m. GMT. Don't know. I think that's right. We're going to be there in the GR86, so going to be definitely a fun race to tune into. Don't forget, share the broadcast, share this channel with your friends, your family. Let's all come out next Friday night and enjoy some awesome fun as we take on Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you guys next Friday night.